Emily had always loved vintage stores. The smell of old books, the feel of worn-out clothes, and the history behind every item fascinated her. One rainy afternoon, she stumbled upon a quaint little shop she hadn't seen before. The sign above the door read, "Timeless Treasures." Intrigued, she decided to step inside. In the corner of the room stood a mannequin, dressed in a vintage gown. Its eyes were eerily lifelike, almost as if they were following her every move. Emily felt a shiver run down her spine, but convinced herself it was just her imagination. "Stay with me," the voice said. Emily's heart raced. She spun around, but the mannequin was still in its place, motionless. She hurried out of the shop, the whisper echoing in her mind. Her blood ran cold. She deleted the message, thinking it was a prank. But the next day, she received another message, this time with a picture. It was the mannequin, but its eyes were different. They looked sad, almost human. Emily decided to return to the shop to get some answers. When she arrived, the shopkeeper greeted her. "Ah, you've come back," he said with a knowing smile. She asked about the mannequin, and the shopkeeper's expression turned serious. "That mannequin has a history," he began. "It was crafted by a master sculptor who wanted to create the perfect likeness of his late wife. He succeeded, but at a cost. The mannequin is said to hold her spirit, forever watching, forever waiting." Days turned into weeks, and Emily's life began to unravel. She started seeing the mannequin in her dreams, standing at the foot of her bed, its eyes pleading. She became paranoid, avoiding mirrors and reflective surfaces, fearing she might see those haunting eyes staring back at her. Desperate for help, Emily confided in her friend Sarah. Sarah was skeptical, but agreed to visit the shop with Emily. Together, they confronted the shopkeeper, demanding to know more about the mannequin. Determined to break free from the mannequin's grip, Emily and Sarah decided to investigate the sculptor's old workshop. They found it abandoned, filled with unfinished sculptures and eerie sketches. In the center of the room was a large, covered object. With trembling hands, they uncovered it. It was another mannequin, identical to the one in the shop. Its eyes were closed, and it seemed to be sleeping. Sarah suggested that maybe this mannequin held the key to freeing the spirit. They decided to bring it back to the shop. Back at the shop, they placed the second mannequin next to the first. As they did, the room grew colder and the lights flickered. The shopkeeper watched in awe as the two mannequins seemed to react to each other. The eyes of the first mannequin softened, and for a moment, Emily thought she saw a tear. Suddenly, the mannequin's eyes closed, and the room fell silent. The shopkeeper explained that the spirit had found peace, reunited with its other half. Emily felt a weight lift off her shoulders. The haunting whispers ceased, and she finally felt free. Thank you for joining us for tonight's unsettling tale. If you enjoyed The Mannequin's Gaze, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more spine-chilling stories. Sleep tight, and remember, some things are better left unseen.